Hi there, I'm Stewart Desson, the founder and the CEO of Lumina Learning, and I have a message for all of our practitioners and for all of our clients around the globe. I'm here to wish you a really happy holiday break. I'm looking forward to it myself with my family, a chance to recharge my batteries and to reflect. So whether you work with Lumina on the selection side of the business, doing assessment, or on the development side of the business, and wherever you may be in the globe, whether you're just around the corner here in Camberley, or whether you're in Asia and Australasia, and actually whether you've done lots of business with us or whether you're still looking to find a way to do business with us, we appreciate your passion, your engagement and your commitment to Lumina Learning. So thank you and have a really great break. I want to add one final thing. I've been reflecting on how diverse our community is. So we now have around 4,000 practitioners globally, and that's growing literally by the week. And it's an incredibly diverse community in terms of the countries and the cultures we're in terms of the split by gender and so on. And I'd also like to comment on what's now being called deep diversity, because we have huge diversity in terms of deep diversity, which is all about the different ways of being and the different perspectives and perceptions that we have in our global community. And indeed, this deep diversity, which is of course measured through Spark and Lumina Emotion, is something that's been important to me personally too in the PhD, which I'm pleased to say I was recently awarded. And the PhD in part looked at how do we measure and value diversity. And it looks at an idea called evaluative bias. How can bias get in the way of valuing diversity? And I'm sure we're all aware of what we can do to minimize evaluative bias. With introversion, extroversion, of course, extroversion is typically valued more with many instruments than introversion, so adjusting that is one part of it. You could say the same with conscientiousness or discipline-driven, often being valued more in many instruments and cultures than low conscientiousness. Of course, we value it with inspiration-driven. And then finally, that dreadful word, neuroticism, which is quite a stigmatizing word, which we've helpfully reframed with Lumina Emotion as a risk reactor and look for the positive in it to balance it with the reward reactor. So lots of practical work from the PhD on minimizing bias and valuing diversity. So that's the message I wanted to leave you with. We're active, we're working on that. Valuing diversity is really key to us. So finally, I simply want to say, have a fantastic break. I hope you can recharge your batteries and reflect on your Lumina Spark qualities. Thank you very much.